guys, it's your girl Jairuslyn and welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing amazing and staying blessed. Welcome back to Real Talk with Jairuslyn, episode 1. So as you guys had already seen in my previous video, that was me talking about the new series that me and my dad came up with called Real Talk with Jairuslyn, where we talk about my lifestyle in my teenagehood and how I grew up, and to encourage other teenagers that they're not alone, they've got this. And guys, could I just encourage you guys to stay to the end of this video, because I'm telling you, this video will help you guys build your self-confidence, and it will just encourage you guys, and just getting some advice would be really helpful and really useful to you and for us as well, to know that we're helping impact someone's life. Hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and turn on the post notifications so you can see all my new videos. So without further ado, let's get started. So a few things that we're going to be talking in Real Talk with Jairuslyn. So number 1 is talking about things that happened when I was in primary school. Number 2 is how it affected me as a person. Number 3, how my dad dealt with it. What I learned from it and how it became a learning curve. Okay, so now we've got all our questions, let's get into it. I remember when I came back from primary school and I was actually really upset, quite unhappy. Could you tell us what happened?
Yeah, so what happened was, I remember when Jairuslyn was in primary school, so she came home. She came home and she was really worried. She came home in tears and we started having a conversation. I didn't know what was going on with her, and I asked her what's going on. And time she's going through something, I feel it. So we started talking. Then she asked me a question that really shocked me. Yeah, so she said, is there anything wrong with my hair and my skin? And honestly, at that time, I freezed. I was really quiet. And I said, no, there's nothing wrong with your hair. And there's nothing wrong with your skin. Then, that's why I'm crying. So I embraced her, I hugged her, and I said, my princess, let's talk. We sat down and we started having a conversation. I started, encouraging her, speaking words of affirmation, and helping her biblically, just encouraging her, just speaking some words of encouragement. So that moment really helped me to understand why it's very important to have conversation, deep conversation with our children.
Okay, so now we're moving on to question number 2, how it affected me as a person. I'm actually going to combine question number 2 and question number 3, and that question is what I learned from it and how it became a learning curve for me. Okay, so as a young 14, nearly turning 15 black girl, I've always been like a bit on the edge about my natural hair, which shouldn't be because God gave me this hair for a reason. And God had made everybody beautifully and wonderfully made by him and his own image, and that everyone is unique. And it's not because all of a sudden I just don't love my natural hair. Of course I love my natural hair. It's just the past experiences that happened in primary school which had made me like, oh, is there actually something really wrong with my hair? Because there was like more white girls than black girls. And to be honest, that actually really affected me, because going into year 7 and in secondary school, I'm currently in year 10 right now, but going into secondary school, it made me like rethink to myself and like doubt myself a lot, which wasn't good. And it was just, I was quite insecure about my hair. And also in year 7, there was like an incident where I got judged on my hair because I had it in like a poof. It was like in like a bun, as you would call it. Like, I'll pop a picture here, but that's the picture. And my hair wasn't like as long or as straight as the other girls. My hair was just curly and a poof, which also made me like, when I was walking around school, really like insecure about myself, which, guys, I've actually learned to grow out of that, and I'm actually really happy and proud of myself. And how my dad has also been helping me with my affirmation and just building my confidence up as a young teenage girl living in the Gen Z generation. And there are actually a few perks and like good things that has come out of that bad situation, which is it's actually pushed me to learn how to braid, do my own hair, and it's just pushed me to do like so many things and become more me. And it has made me learn that God has made everyone unique, and you shouldn't try to fit in, because when you fit in, you lose your uniqueness. And this wise person sat right next to me said, follow the crowd, you lose your crowd. So never follow the crowd, always be yourself. So that's it, and we're gonna wrap today's video up, which is quite unfortunate, but don't worry guys, because more episodes are on the way. So now I'm gonna pass it on to my dad to just give us 3 things that we learned from today's video. Go
Thank
ahead.
you. So the 3 points that we learned from that situation: first, building a relationship with our children, very important. Then second, self-affirmation. So, we give them self-affirmation just to help them in their daily life and making choices. And third, also helping them to build their self-confidence.
So that's it for today's video. This video was literally to encourage every teenager out there and to just know that you're unique and don't follow the crowd. Be yourself, because being yourself is the most amazing and best thing that you can do. And yeah, thank you so much for joining us in this video, and make sure you join us on the next episode 2 of Real
Talk with Jairuslyn.
Bye guys.